will prevail? We are about to find out. Both gentlemen coming out swinging and immediately displaying some striking.
I'm curious if Jackson's going to be scared to go for the takedown, knowing that Angel is a very good grappler. Some nice feints by Jackson Lee here.
It appears he is the more seasoned striker on their feet. Will Angel Barron look to take this fight to the ground?
Yeah, it seems like Jackson's a little bit more technical here in his movements, and Angel's kind of a little bit more wild. Just kind of lunging in. Oh, and Angel looks to take Jackson to the ground here. Beautiful.
But Jackson Lee was looking for a guillotine, but ends up on his back against the cage with just under 2 minutes in the very first round. And this is not where Jackson wants to be with his background in wrestling, but looking to implement some jiu-jitsu off of his back.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of kind of creating this angle with his left foot on his hip. We'll see if he possibly tries to throw up some submissions here. It's going to be very hard for Jackson to get up here, though, because his back's up against the cage.
Keeps pulling on that foot as if he is interested in implementing a rubber guard, but doesn't look like he has the position to do so now, and decides to bring his opponent closer to him to avoid those heavy strikes.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, he's almost up. Kind of
and back to his
away.
feet, Hawkins goes.
Jackson's right back coming forward. He's got to be careful for those takedowns from Angel, though, as he does not want to be on his back losing the fight. Oh, that dropped him.
And Jackson Lee gets clipped.
Whew. And straight back to the takedown by Angel, but
ends up on top. Angel doing a great job at getting back to his feet. Both gentlemen going in for that knee. 10 seconds to go in the very first round.
Angel's pressuring Jackson here up against the cage in the last few seconds of the round.
I'm much more impressed with the striking of both of these gentlemen.
Yeah.
I did not expect that, as both of them have such phenomenal backgrounds in grappling. I did not expect for them to come out and keep the fight standing for the most part, Montana.
Right, I think they're giving each other respect on the ground.
But Angel's
power
Barron landed a nasty overhand right that put Jackson Lee to the ground.
Right. You know, he does come in wild, but he does have some power behind those punches.
As we get set for round number 2, Jackson Lee, Angel Barron. The battle of the grapplers turns into a slugfest here in San Angelo, Texas.
And they are swinging. Well, almost a back take there by Jackson. But he's looking to switch off to that single leg on the cage, but he can't quite get his hands locked.
Both fighters patiently waiting for their entry to land the strike. And I'm surprised that there has not been more takedowns in this matchup.
Right.
But as you mentioned earlier, both fighters very respectful and aware of their opponent's grappling abilities.
And also, it's exhausting going for takedowns so much.
Jackson Lee with a beautiful uppercut and lands another one.
And another takedown attempt by Angel almost has Jackson to his back, and he
Puts him on his
finishes
back.
it.
He did a great job there at acting as if he was going to run the pipe and then swooping him over, putting him flat on his back.
Beautiful transition. You know he's hitting that in the gym. He must have some good coaches here. And every time Angel has gotten the takedown so far, he's kind of had Jackson up against the cage where he's not really able to do anything off his back, but he manages to get up.
Jackson Lee back to his feet, comes out swinging.
And another takedown.
Looked like he was going to go for a flying knee there, very hesitant, ends up on his back. With nowhere to go in the center of the cage. A minute to go in the second round. Not a good place to be.
Yeah, you can't be hesitant, and you just got to throw if you're going to throw in MMA. The sport is so fast that everyone's going to capitalize on your movements. And straight to half guard by Angel. Jackson really has to work off his back here if he wants to have a chance in this fight. Beautiful transition to mount from Angel, and he's going to look to posture up.
Looked like he was setting up an arm triangle there for a second. Decides to abandon and land some strikes at the end of this round.
Jackson is trying to stay safe here and just keep Angel close to him, and he survives the round.
Great display of sportsmanship at the end of the second round. Much of the same from round one.
Yeah. I mean,
both fighters coming out, swinging, but really, Angel getting the better of those grappling exchanges.
Absolutely, yeah. I didn't expect him to have such good transition in wrestling.
Looks to run the pipe, picks him up, dumps him on his back, and gets Jackson Lee in the place where he wants him. Again, Jackson Lee goes for the flying knee, abandons it, and ends up on his back again.
Yeah, and then his just beautiful transitions from half guard to side control to mount, and he just seamlessly goes from one to another. And kind of able to do whatever he wants here to Jackson while he's on his back.
Lands some nice damage at the end of the round. You know, the one thing we haven't seen is any 3 or 4 punch combinations. Everything has been pretty steadily a jab and then a 1-2.
Yeah, you're right.
A few uppercuts thrown by Jackson Lee, really nothing more.
Yeah. And maybe that has to do with the takedowns that come into play, because when you start swinging, you can get underneath those punches and easily get a takedown.
Jackson Lee must have heard because a flurry of punches thrown there. Angel Barron fires back. And Jackson Lee is just missing with that uppercut each time.
And Jackson really has to look for the finish here if he wants to win this fight. I mean, Angel's kind of picking him apart here and able to get his takedown whenever he pleases.
Dumps him on his back again. Exactly where he wants him to be, in front of his coaches. Looking to step over into...
Yeah, he's in side control here. Just wearing on Jackson. Jackson really doesn't seem like he has much to do here on his back. He's got to get to his side.
Gets the mount with just over a minute to go in the third and final round.
Yeah, he has enough time to finish it here if he just postures up, kind of controls those hands and just lands heavy shots. Let's see if he can get the finish.
Can Angel Barron be the first to get it done here in San Angelo?
Is he going to give the crowd what they want? And the ref is stepping in, or looking to step in.
It's about to be over.
The ref is being nice here.
Jackson Lee avoids the early night and ends up on top.
Yep.
I thought that fight should have been called.
It could have, yeah. You never know with the refs. He really has to make a big statement, though, if he wants to win the fight here. I mean,
Jackson Lee definitely needs a finish with just over 10 seconds to go. Lands a nasty shot.
Angel's doing a good job. He's almost going to knock Jackson over.
What a fight. Wow. And this crowd is on their feet.
All three judges ringside score the bout 30-27 for your winner from San Angelo, Texas, Angel Barron!
San Angelo, I am here with your winner, Angel Barron. Angel, that was an absolutely amazing fight. Talk to me about what it means to get the job done here in your hometown.
It means everything. Right now, staying in this arena, it's just amazing how people are here and showing their support right now. But first of all, I want to thank these guys right here who took a fight when my fighter dropped out on 3 days' notice. So I just want to appreciate them real quick.
Talk to me about what the game plan was, having a new opponent at the last minute. What was the preparation, if any?
Well, I've been saying this right now, the game plan stayed the same. The only thing that tweaked was trying to get him there, which he was way stronger than I was expecting, but I believe I still had the edge on it and I was able to take him down still.
How soon can we expect to see you back here in the cage?
Well, I'm gonna take a little time off. My girlfriend over there, wherever she's at, she's over here. We're planning on moving into over yonder somewhere. Somewhere she's over there. I don't know, everybody keeps pointing me this way, so I don't know. But planning on moving to a house in a few weeks. I want to thank Paul for being our realtor. But I'm I'm gonna take some little time off, get things situated there before I get back to the ring.
It was a pleasure to call your fight. San Angelo, make some noise for Angel Barron.